Hi there, everyone. Very welcome if you are new, and welcome back if you are not new. My name's Shireen, and what we do on a Monday here is we do a reading for the week ahead. So I'm going to do what I did last week. We're going to see how this works out. I'm going to pull a card for each day of the week, just to see a general energy for Monday through Friday, and then we'll see what other type of guidance comes up around that as well. All right. I have pre-shuffled, but I'll just give it one more before we start. So if I could please see one card for each day of the week, Monday through Friday. What does that look like? What is Monday's energy? Ten of Swords. Okay, that's not always a bad thing. That shows an ending of something. Not surprising with the energy we're having with the eclipse. That energy will very much still be around for a while, and we do go into a second eclipse after that. And this is hugely transformational energy. This is about breaking old habits, being done with the past. So let's see what else comes up. What is Tuesday? What is the energy for Tuesday, please? General energy for Tuesday. Thank you. Okay. Seven of Pentacles and the Tower. There is major change and transformation coming through for some of you here. All right. And a time when you're going to have to reflect on certain things and see what needs to be tweaked, what needs to be changed. What do you want to change about your life? All right, there is a need to to leave the past behind. Somebody's struggling with a preoccupation with the past, not being able to move on, and that's something that you need to make a concerted effort to do. All right, Wednesday's energy, please. General energy for Wednesday. Seven of Swords. That's quite lovely. This is an energy of moving forward, leaving some heavy energy behind. We'll cover that a little bit more in a second. Thursday, please. Thank you. Really working through some stuff this week, but you know what? I think that through these transformational periods, that's wonderful to see, because we need that change. We need that energy to be shaken up a bit if we really do want things to be transformational for us. We can't expect transformation without actually allowing things to transform and have a bit of a shake up. Okay, and Friday's energy, please. Thank you. High Priestess. Wonderful. All right, so the High Priestess is always wanting to lead us into a place where we are a lot more balanced, and we are following what we're meant to be following in terms of our purpose and what we really love, and our creativity, and all the things that are aligned with spirit. Your bottom of the deck is the Five of Pentacles, which often shows that we are in a mentality of either lack or that we don't believe things can be better for us. And I want to tell you that when we are having this kind of energy with this blood moon and the two eclipses and all of this, this is the one chance you honestly do have to do that. This is the one time you should believe in that, and you should embrace it. All right, so the Ten of Swords for Monday, this is about really feeling beaten down. There's either a betrayal or a huge disappointment here of some sort. All right, it's something from the past, and even though the worst is over, we're not really managing to move on. This is a card saying you have to dust yourself off, pick yourself up, move forward. There is no other way. It has to happen if you want transformation. Otherwise, you are making a conscious choice to stay here. Okay, let's see what... I'm not sure if I'm going to use the Queen of the Moon Oracle. Maybe I should. Is there anything that goes with this energy for Monday? Anything that goes with that? Thank you. Will. Okay, literally. Thank you. Okay, it's your strength of will. The only thing that's going to get you up out of these swords, dust yourself off, moving on from the past, is your own strength of will. That's exactly what you need. You need to decide, are you going to stay there? Because you are staying here out of choice if you stay here. The worst is over. Those people, things, and places have moved on, but you have not. And it takes a strong sense of will for you to be able to do that. I feel like someone really went into like a recluse kind of an energy here. What advice do we have, please, from the Mermaids and Dolphins cards? It looks like 2, yep. I'm going to do finish Monday. Accept heaven's help and self-forgiveness. Okay. I think I started the reading off saying, if there's something you need to forgive yourself for, this is what you need to do. Let go of old guilt and remember that you are God's perfect child. Those people probably don't even remember what happened. It doesn't carry as much weight as it does for you. It's time for you to put it down. Accept heaven's help. You've prayed for help, so get out of the way and let heaven help you. Okay, and not hold yourself stuck like that, but maybe take a different action. Do one thing that moves you forward. If that is opening the door and walking out of the house because you haven't been out of the house for ages, do that one thing. Show that intent to the universe that you do want to move forward, that you would like healing and light and love in your life. All right, so Tuesday then, we have the Tower. The Tower is hugely transformational. It can be 90% of the time it's very sudden and unexpected. It's not something that we are expecting, and it's like a bit of a shock to the system. However, it also says that whatever is right or meaningful or good will always be preserved in your life. Maybe there's something that was built on a shaky or false foundation here, and you need to start over. And that's exactly why Spirit is saying, nope, that's not for you. Start over. This card is also a card of reassessment. You've gotten so far with a particular thing. Has it crumbled? If so, when you rebuild, what are you going to do differently? That's what it's asking you. It's a reassessment of how far you've come, what you've done, and if it's not working out, he's literally looking at the Tower, thinking, how did this happen? What do I need to do to change how I build this? And how do I move forward? And realizing that everything that is meant for you and is essential for you does remain. So start again. Maybe it's starting again without a particular person involved, or starting in a brand new place. Something doesn't work out. You end up not living somewhere anymore, whatever the case is. What advice from the Queen of the Moon Oracle, please? Anything for Tuesday? Thank you. The Path. Okay. So here is a different direction for you to move in. That literally looks like a tower in the background on that side. And this is saying, climb the ladder, walk through. Just because you don't know what the future holds doesn't mean it's bad. There could be something very wonderful as a result of this collapse of whatever this is. Something not working out. All right? It's change, it's transformation, and it's necessary. Accept it. Climb the ladder. Beautiful. The number 8 is also a very powerful spiritual number. Oh, we're doing the other ones. So that means that Spirit is walking with you through this time. Any advice for Tuesday, please? Advice for Tuesday. Thank you. Break free. Okay, that's literally, I think this is exactly what it is. This is collapsing and it's in your favor. Please see it that way. All right, this is releasing you from something. Break free. Walk through that portal that it's being offered to you. Get out of that dark place. Try different ventures and experiences as a way to grow and learn. That's the only way we ever grow and learn, is by doing something different. And it says music for manifesting. Maybe music's healing for you. Maybe it's gotten you through some hard times. It says to manifest rapidly, think of your desire while you chant, hum, sing, or play music. Music is very good for manifesting. It's hugely transformational. Okay. We belong there. playtime. There it tells you again. Lighten up. Do something fun. That's what's going to help you get out of this energy. All right, then we've got Wednesday, which is the Seven of Swords. And this is this crow leaving behind some feathers, which shows that there has been pain and hurt, but it's deciding now to move forward. It's not going to let this have power over him. And there are actually blossoms there in the direction that he's flying in. So this is where you get to move forward. Any advice from this deck, please, for Wednesday? Thank you. The Void. Dark Moon. This is a number 1. Okay, so again, it's embracing those new beginnings and fresh starts. It's a woman lying in the darkness under the stars, just being. And yes, it might be reflection on things that have happened that do make you feel a bit sad. That in reflection is not always without pain, all right? But be still. I think that's the best thing that you can do. That's how we move on, is that inner reflection as well. Any advice here for Wednesday, please? Divine magic. Extra magical energy surrounds your situation right now. Expect miracles. Okay, I think all this is the decision, making the decision to move on. Spirit's going to help you. You don't really have to do much. Okay, just be on Wednesday is what I'm getting. And then Thursday is inner and outer conflict. It's about feeling like you need to get yourself out of a situation, moving away from maybe a group of people even. But I think that this is a lot to do with taking action. And it might be a small action, leaving a WhatsApp group or something like that that might be beneficial to you. You know, getting away from energies that are not good. There's a lack of leadership here, and you need to take charge. You need to get to the top of the mountain. And in a lot of instances, when we see this card, we are not the underdog. We don't realize that we're already in a position of power. Okay, so realize that. Get out of this messy energy. Nourishment. That's lovely. Look after yourself. What are you doing that nourishes your soul? If the situations you find yourself in or the people you find yourself surrounded by do not nourish you, find where there is nourishment. Follow that. Maybe leaving a group or walking away from a situation is nourishing for you and is going to be hugely beneficial. Waves of prosperity, new abundance, and exciting opportunities wash over you. And again, I feel like it's the minute we decide to let go. More information is needed. Contact someone with expertise in this area. Okay, I feel like that's a very important and personal message for someone in particular. More information about a confusing subject. Maybe you do actually have to take something legal or something along those lines. Okay, and then finally the High Priestess, which is beautiful. This is us connecting to Spirit, us feeling balanced, and yes, doing things for ourselves, looking at our own path in a very serious way. Surrender. Okay, instead of fighting this whole situation, surrender, connect to Spirit. Say, I am one with Spirit. I trust that whatever's happening here, all this chaos, is my guides trying to help me and direct me. What advice for Friday, please? Protection. Okay. You, your loved ones, and your possessions are protected. They are safe and protected by heaven. Isn't that a beautiful way to end things off? Okay, I think the best thing to do is to get yourself to that place of surrender. I think that is the most difficult, but I feel like this is the process that we're going to go through this week, and it's going to end up beautifully. She's there to hold your hand and direct you on your path, okay? And with that, I wish you all a beautiful week ahead. If anyone needed a yes or no answer, there it is. Yes is the theme of the week, especially yes to anything that is for your highest good. Do what's best for you. Seek your nourishment. All right. I send you all lots of love and have a wonderful week further. Bye for now.